Alright, hello and welcome to By Invite Only. My guests tonight, true blue movie stars, both of them extremely stunning, very talented and extremely successful as well. Now I'll tell you, this guy is so versatile. If I throw you a challenge to typecast him, you will fail miserably. And this one, a South Bombay chick who very effortlessly straddles between girl next door and glamorous. You Kiara and you Shahid, welcome to By Invite Only.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Renil.
You're welcome. Okay. Now, before we start, can I have my invite sign so that we'll quickly jump into talking?
Alrighty.
Alright. Because it's all about love and all that, we'll share the pen, okay?
Yes, we will. Yo.
Ooh.
Whoa, Dr. Shahid, your signature is like a doctor.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so now you guys have Kabir Singh coming up.
Yeah.
Now tell me, I've sort of realized that a while ago, making and remaking a South movie in Bollywood was a lot more easier because the market was kind of like the boundary was still quite visible, right? Mm-hmm. But now I think after Bahubali and the content moving from one side to the other, I think the boundaries, and you have done movies in South, so I think the boundaries are blurring a lot. And I feel like Arjun Reddy is a movie which is a lot of fans back here as well.
Sure.
And this is a movie that a lot of people have watched. Now, when that content travel happens, does that make it a lot more difficult to remake a movie, considering there are fans, the cult fans here as well?
Well, we're remaking Hindi movies as well, right?
Yeah.
And the thing with Arjun Reddy is that the same filmmakers recreating it, and the language is different.
Correct.
The culture is different.
Yeah.
The mainstream Hindi film audience I would say a large part of them haven't seen Arjun Reddy.
True.
And they are our target audience, so we're making it for the Hindi audience. So Kabir Singh might be similar to Arjun Reddy, but Kabir Singh and Arjun Reddy are different people and different films. And I mean, if you see the music of the film, it's completely original, and the energy of the music...
beautiful.
Thank you. And the energy of the music is completely different from the original. So that's a reflection of how the vibes of the two films will be different, and Kabir Singh will be its own movie and will have its own identity.
Yeah. I mean, see, I have watched Arjun Reddy, and I'm a fan. I'm South Indian.
Yeah, so am I.
And I'm really,
we both loved it.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see what you guys have sort of made it into, and I'm sure it's new and...
Yeah, so it can go either ways, If the film's not good, then people can say they were underwhelmed. But if the film is good, then, the people who have seen Arjun Reddy and have liked it would be curious to know what Kabir Singh is all about. And for the people who haven't seen it, you just need to make a good film.
Yes.
And it is a remake of Arjun Reddy.
Yeah.
It's got a new... Hopefully, we'll bring, some
more
originality to it.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of our interpretation of the same characters. The core is the same. I mean, that's why Arjun Reddy was a film which was... And Kabir Singh is a film which is... Every single person can relate to it and watch it. It's a mass film,
Yeah.
So it's... because it's such a universal emotion.
Yeah.
And that's also why I think making it for the second time, again, like you said, with the same director, that's our biggest strength, is having the same director, because it's really his vision, and it's his baby.
When I saw the film, I never felt like I'm watching a film in another language. When I spoke to Kiara about it, she felt the same thing. So I think it's a privilege to get the opportunity to bring a film which was made and has been seen by a limited audience to a much wider audience, and I feel like it's a privilege for us to be the vehicle that brings it here.
I completely agree.
It's a film that should be seen by as many people as possible. I mean, hopefully Kabir Singh, if it's loved as much as Arjun Reddy was, will be, but that's the attempt.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be the case. Now tell me, have you sort of gotten to a stage now, because it's no more that you can have a loyal fan following and you can put a movie out there and they love it, right?
I would disagree with you. I think I have a very loyal fan following, and I thank them every day of my life, because I've done some really crappy films.
No, I'm saying that's there, but I'm saying content has to be very important.
But that's always been the case.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody from this generation can claim that a bad movies of theirs did well because they were in it. I think
little bit here and there. No.
From this generation?
No,
I don't think so.
Early.
That's what I'm saying. From this generation. I don't think
true.
it applies to this generation anymore. I think that applies to a different generation.
That's what I'm getting to. So now do you feel like you have to sort of pick and choose those characters and content that, where you can also transform, where you can also do new things, try out new stuff? I mean, I saw a post of yours on Instagram. I think it was right here, where you're like ripped in one and like, you know, you said, you know, I'm at his worst, I'm at my worst, and you know, there's something that you have to do for a character.
Yeah.
But so do you have to pick and choose those characters where you can sort of try out new different things?
I think it's an actor's delight though to...
Yeah, I mean, I think, see, first, I think I'm an audience before I'm an actor. Because I love to go to theatres, I love movies, I like to watch movies.
Yeah.
The movies that are doing it for me are the films where actors are being actors first and stars secondary, at least today. Things might have been different at a different point in time, but even today all kinds of films are working, but the ones that do it for me are those type of films. So obviously I crave to do those kind of films. And this opportunity is completely and totally in that category. So it's totally what I would want to do.
You?
I feel, I mean, I've only just started and I've done a few films. But
very
I've been
different
lucky,
also.
that's what I'm saying. I've been lucky that I haven't been typecast as yet. And I hope never to be.
Yeah.
And just looking at even Shahid's work, I mean, you've, like you were saying in the beginning, they've all been different.
Yeah.
And regardless of how they fared box office or whatever, but he's always been loved for his performances.
Yeah.
So I think as an actor, it's exciting when you're playing someone different from who you are, and then different from each other. Each film gets different.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's an exciting time, and Preeti for me is that one special character which is different from me.
Yeah.
And something that I think is very close to my heart as well.
Yeah. It looks wonderful. Now tell me, you know, I'm completely with you guys on this. There is this whole conversation. I saw one of those videos from the press con that you guys did, and there was a question about the number of kissing scenes in the movie. And I was like, but what's the big deal here? Why is this such a big conversation?
But the movie's not out yet.
Yeah, I mean,
what are
from
people...
and I was like, but if it's a relationship, this is a normal thing to...
Like in the 21st century, how are you questioning?
So, I mean, how do you all react when you sort of...
First of all, the funniest thing is that people have seen Arjun Reddy, and so they're asking questions which would be relevant to Arjun Reddy or for Kabir Singh. That's first, you have to see Kabir Singh as a film first, no? Because see, it's not about what happens in a film. It's about how it happens that makes you feel the way that you feel. When you step out, something feels justified, something feels overdone. See, those are very personal reactions, but they can only be taken in account, and I can answer all of them. I'd be happy to, because it's great to have discussions and it's great to, you know, agree to disagree.
Correct.
But people are preempting all those things. You have to see Kabir Singh first. But it's okay, it happens. That was a cult film, it's a remake. I think people are curious, so you know, that'll happen. It's actually a compliment, so I'm fine.
All right. Looking at the positives of everything.
Yeah.
Now I have to tell you, congratulations on Zain.
Thank you.
I'm very happy for you and the family.
Thank you.
And now tell me, you know, in an actor's life, it's already very hectic. There are multiple things happening. You're in and out of shoots, there are projects, there are brand endorsements. Now tell me, when there are 2 kids in the family, then how does like your routine change? Is there like a heavy shift?
You have to demarcate time. You have to demarcate time, and as far as I'm concerned, I try and do it every day. I have to spend some time with my children every day. And it sometimes means sleepless nights, it sometimes means being very tired. It sometimes means saying, I'm not going to shoot beyond this point in time. But that's not something that's a negotiable for me.
It's important.
It's the most important. It's priority.
Tell me, you know, when I was looking at Shahid's sort of career trajectory, as they call it, there has been like really high highs and there's been some really low lows, right? You know, as an actor who you've just come into this industry and you've done a few projects, tell me what is something that you would probably learn from looking at his career and, you know, probably the roles that he has chosen, the right things that he has done, probably a few mistakes he's made on the way.
I think
just suddenly put her on the spot.
I think more than him as an actor who I've watched, I think I got the opportunity to work with him and know him closely in the time we spent working. And I'd say, even as a human being, like what he just said, he knows how to prioritize his day, his time. When he's on set, he's there, he's completely focused, and then he'll switch off after backup. He has his life, he has his family, he gives them the time that, you know, one should give. So I think that also keeps him centered, which is great. And as an actor, because we've worked together, I think despite having all these years of experience, I think just being that childlike person on set and wanting to better every take and better yourself, and you know, it's not that I know it all attitude. It's like I was comfortable enough to tell Shahid, please do another take because I think you can do it better than this even. Because that's how, you know, just as a co-star, you have that comfort level to pep each other up. And he'd tell me stuff like, you know, like up it and things like that. So I think to have that not come with that baggage on a film set, despite your many years and experience, is commendable, and that's something I think I've learned seeing him, watching him, and working with him.
He's a great human being. That's the first note. That now that we didn't know it earlier, we knew it.
Comment about something. It doesn't mean generically I'm a great person.
No,
I have many bad qualities.
As in like the overall.
वो भी बोल सकते हैं।
हाँ बोल देती तू. उसने बोला था क्या गलतियाँ जो की वो भी बता
हाँ.
आगे in the parts later.
No, but the whole idea is we look at the positives.
Lovely.
Okay.
Positive.
On that note, can we take the first break on By Invites only? Sure. Both of you? Okay. You guys take the first break. Switch on and switch off is what she said he does well. So you guys switch off for a bit. No, actually watch my commercials also and then come back.
Depends on how somebody's hitting. If it's too hard, then I'll probably whack them.
मार दिया मैं बोली
क्यों नहीं मारा यार? तू टेंशन मत। देख पुत्र, अभी तेरा टाइम आएगा।
Welcome back to By Invite Only. Shahid, Kiara, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, now we did quite a lot of talking. Now I'll make other people talk about you.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh.
So a couple of surprises. We'll see the first surprise. We'll figure out for who. Okay? Let's go.
Hi Kiara, I just want to say such a big congratulations on your new movie, Kabir Singh. I remember I used to see you in high school every other day. You were my vice captain, and now I'm seeing you all over Instagram every day and all over the television. And I want to say you're so full of life and so full of energy. And I'm so proud of how far you've come and how hard you worked. And I wish you and Shahid the biggest congratulations.
How
Who's
sweet. This is Orhan Avatramani. His brother was in class with me, and he was my junior in school.
So sweet.
And that was really sweet.
He looks really happy for you.
I had to.
Really
He's like really happy.
Genuinely, he was like.
He said he was so like traumatized
How
with this.
sweet.
I had to like push him, and he finally did that at like 1:30 in
So
the morning.
surprised. I mean, like
Very sweet.
that is very sweet. That's really.
You're genuinely
sweet.
surprised. You suddenly went like.
Yeah, I was like, Orhan from school. How sweet. That's really
That's
cute.
really sweet. Okay, now we'll see
Thank
your
you.
surprise. Okay, Shahid, and I
Thank
hope you're
you, Orhan.
genuinely surprised.
Okay.
Hi Shahid, this is a surprise. I just want to wish you a lot of good luck and best wishes and lots of blessings for Kabir Singh, and I know this is something that we're all looking forward to. All the audiences are looking forward to. Also, I want to tell you that you've been a bundle of surprises as far as your artistic journey is concerned. Right from the time you were 4, you danced. At 7, you did your first series. You were brilliant and so professional. And then you learned the tabla. Then you played the sitar. Things that people don't know about. So I wish you all the best, and I love you so much. You're my darling son.
So proud.
So sweet. My mom is just such a. She's always positive. She's always been too nice. You know. She paints me out to be perfect. I'm really not, but thank you, Mom. I love you.
What I want to focus on, what are these new things that we've never heard of? This tabla,
You know, my mom was a classical Kathak dancer.
Yeah.
So I used to spend a lot of time in Delhi in Mandi House, which is where the Kathak Classical Dance Institute is where Pandit Birju Maharaj teaches dance. So, I learned a little bit of tabla for a bit, and I tried to play the sitar for a bit. But those were just things that I got very infatuated with when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so I tried them,
That's
Talented.
well done. Now we're getting into a segment called Quickie, because it's supposed to be like quick and fun and like,
Rapid.
Shahid, this is your Quickie. Describe the following people in one word, okay? Kiara.
Kiara's chill.
She's chill, okay. What about Varun Dhawan?
He has great parents. And I think, no, he really does.
I agree with this.
I have nothing to talk
agree
about
with
him.
this.
I will
Give it
talk
to
about his
Ananya.
parents.
No, it's not like I have nothing to talk about him. Please don't take it the wrong way.
I know.
It's because I feel his parents have given him some really good, positive energy, and it reflects in him every day.
Shahid, what is one idea that changed your life?
Spirituality.
If there is one film you could erase from your career trajectory, which one would it be?
Shaandar.
How would you react if a guy hit on you?
It depends on how somebody's hitting. If it's too hard, then I'll probably whack them. Obviously, I don't think it's cool for anybody to impose themselves on anybody else.
Yeah.
And if it's subtle, then you need to be classy about it.
Yeah,
It's cool.
absolutely.
It's cool.
And finally, which is one better film according to you, Rangoon or Batti Gul?
I think Rangoon.
Rangoon.
Definitely.
I think well done. Not bad at all.
Thank you.
Now, Kiara, who according to you is the most promising debut you saw in the recent past?
In the recent.
You have to take his name. Who messages you every time our promo comes out?
Is that Ishan? Okay.
Yeah, but that's true, Ishan.
Hypothetically, Kiara, if you were in a same-sex relationship, which Bollywood actress will you pick as a partner?
Well, it'll be. I love Deepika Padukone. I think she's stunning.
She's fabulous, yeah. Okay, now, which is one Shahid Kapoor film that you were not a fan of?
Yeah, I think Shaandar.
Complete the sentence, Kiara. Shoot me in the head if I...
मैं बोल दूं तेरे लिए?
Say.
Fail to impress you in Kabir Singh.
Oh.
Matlab, you know, these subtle plugins that you guys do. Even in the
It's not a plug-in, it's a genuine answer.
Yeah.
It's the only film I've worked with her.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that you will take no bullets.
I hope so. Don't kill me.
Chalo, you guys, well
तुमने
done.
मुझे मार दिया मैं बोली सबको.
क्यों नहीं मारा यार? तू टेंशन मत. तू देख पुत्र, अभी तेरा टाइम आएगा.
Let's get into the GoPro travel challenge. Can I have my GoPro, please? This is the GoPro travel challenge. We have 30 seconds each for both of you, okay? This is what you win, my GoPro hamper.
Yeah.
Now, I have a few questions. You need to, yeah, the competition. At least 6 you have to get, okay, each. Okay, then I'll figure on the basis of how many you get. Kiara, I'll start with you.
Okay.
Now, okay, here your 30 seconds starts now. What is your favorite cuisine?
Sushi, Japanese.
Okay. What would you be seen doing the most while on a holiday?
Swimming.
What's the most romantic destination you've been to?
Maldives.
Which
That
country
too
do
with
you...
my family. I don't know why, but I felt like saying it. Chalo.
Okay. Which country do you want to visit next?
I'd really like to go to Australia.
What's your must carry travel accessory?
Sunscreen.
Okay. Which country did you last visit?
I should have said passport, but anyway. When did I last visit? Somewhere in India only I was recently.
Okay, I think that's about.
That's why I said India. Maybe.
Which country did you last visit? You were just
Yeah, but I was
Which
in
country did
India.
you last visit?
I just said India.
It has to be the country you were in, not the country you are in.
That answer is invalid. I think it was 30 seconds and you got 5. Okay.
I want to change one answer.
You answered.
I said swimming, I meant shopping.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You one answer you gave.
Okay, you
I
have to
took
be
a
so
flight.
honest.
Now, Shahid, your turn.
Yeah.
30 seconds. You need to get 6. Okay. What is that one thing you don't travel without?
Passport.
Name 2 languages you cannot speak but wish to learn.
Spanish
Huh.
and Greek.
Are you a beach person or a mountain person?
Beach.
How do you prefer traveling, alone or with friends and family?
With friends and family.
Which is your favorite holiday destination and why?
Mykonos because it has the beach and it has the mountains. I love that.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
Home.
Okay. How many countries have you visited, roughly?
More than 15.
What's one travel trip you would like to share? Travel tip.
Travel tip that I'd
Yeah,
like
tip.
to share?
Yeah.
Always be before time and always carry less luggage.
Sorted.
It's yours!
Yay! I told her before this started that I wanted.
So that's why I said India.
So sweet she is. Otherwise, you know, she's so on point.
How wonderful she's taken us and given it away on. Congrats, Shahid.
Thanks.
That's great.
Can I leave now?
GoPro.
I need to go.
You can
GoPro मिल गया अभी मैं GoPro.
You can leave now. You can do GoPro.
Go, bro.
What is an eye doctor called?
Orthopedic. No. The obsessive compulsive disorder,
You didn't
which
say
he
it
has,
before.
by the way, which he really has.
Welcome back to By Invite Only. You guys, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, now there's a third and last segment. Quickly, we will start, okay?
Okay.
Right before that, let me introduce you to my Myntra wall.
Okay, thank you.
It's full of goods, which you will win if you win my round, okay? We'll get to that right before that. In Style with Renil, one fashion-related questions for both of you. One you, Shahid, which is till date your favorite red carpet look?
I like what I wore at the Filmfare Awards when I got won the award for Heather because it's the moment more than the look that stayed with.
And Kiara, what would be your definition of dress to impress?
Effortless, just be myself.
Yeah.
And if that's impressed you, then you've got me.
Then you're worthy.
Then I'm totally worth it.
I think that's your style. You put it out there like that. I like that. The last game on By Invite Only is called a medical test.
Okay.
Because you're all in the medical school in Kabir Singh.
Yeah.
I have a few
Medical
medical-related questions.
Let's see who's
Once I
passing
ask the
this
question,
MBBS.
you have to say Renil. Okay? And then I'll point at who and then answer. Okay? Chalo, ready? What is the full form of MBBS?
Master of.
It's not, that's not. He's bluffing.
End में MBB.
This is some bluff, you know this.
Medical bachelor
Science chief.
of medical science.
Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery.
Bachelor of medicine, bachelor of surgery.
Yeah.
surgery.
Right.
What is an eye doctor called?
Orthopedic. No.
Do you want to try?
Author, optician.
Do you want to try?
Not coming. Ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist. Okay, it's fine. What is the full form of OCD?
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Renal. You didn't say renal, and I said the whole.
But she said renal.
It doesn't matter, but I said the whole thing. Obsessive compulsive disorder,
You didn't
which
say
he
renal
has,
before.
by the way, which he really has.
Okay, I'll give that point to her actually. I'll be fair.
Come on.
If a doctor is rebuilding your skin, face, or your whole body, what has he or she specialized in?
Plastic surgery.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Obviously, this one, you had to guess only this plastic
Why
surgery.
me?
Okay. We have 3 more questions. What is the full form of PTSD? Stick by the rules.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, renal.
Ha.
You don't know anything.
I am just sitting back. You think
Okay,
I don't know what
last.
PTSD
You should have
is?
said it.
Shahid, you can still get this one. You can still try. What part of your body does a dermatologist take care of?
Skin. Renal skin.
Twacha.
Okay. And finally, what is the full form of ICU?
Intensive care unit, renal.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Leaving none of us empty handed.
We'll go take all of that later. But thank you so much for coming on
Thank
by
you.
Invite
It was a
Only.
pleasure. Such a nice,
All the
wonderful
best
program.
for Kabir Singh.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, bye. Okay, chalo.
Okay,
Thank you,
great.
guys.
Thanks.